welcome to my YouTube channel. Please kindly click the subscribe button and like this video. This is a short screen presentation from the PowerPoint prepared in partial fulfillment of the requirement for the award of the B.Sc degree in Cybersecurity, Dominion University, Ibadan, Nigeria. Good morning, my people. Good morning, world. This is Abolarinwa Blessing. I just want to do a throwback to this presentation back then. This is a vocal one and a screen recording. So it's my first degree final project. I think it's very interesting. I just want to share it with the world. But what I did is the topic then was implementing fingerprint biometrics for enhanced attendance tracking in university library. So this research project aims to design and implement a secure and effective biometric attendance management system for the university library, addressing the limitation of the current manual signing system and improving the overall attendance tracking system. So my name remains Abolarinwa Blessing Oluwapelumi. My matric number then was DU213 and it was supervised by Ms. Anoye Chineye. The introduction to the project. The background. The university library relies on effective attendance management to maximize resource allocation, foster a supporting learning environment, and gain valuable insights into student behavior and engagement patterns, ultimately enhancing the overall library experience. The problem statement here is the Dominion University Library existing manual attendance tracking method is vulnerable to mistakes, resulting in unreliable data and injuring effective management, highlighting the need for a more accurate and efficient attendance monitoring system. The purpose is the study aims to create and implement a modern biometric attendance system for the university library, using advanced technology to enhance accurate, efficient, and secure attendance tracking, improving library resource management and security. The scope is the biometric attendance system will be tested and implemented at the Dominion University Digital Library, Ibadan. Literature review. When I was sourcing for journals to write this project, two stand out of it, but I'll read only the first two. Not to take time in the recording. So the authors and the article, the first two were the two that stand out that I used more. The author and article and the problem statement, the methodology, results, conclusion, limitations. So the first author here, the two authors are Ahmad and All, that's 2019. Their topic, the article was intelligence attendance management system using fingerprint scanning. The problem statement is develop a secure and efficient attendance management system. The methodology design, they designed and implemented a fingerprint-based attendance system using a fingerprint scanner and MySQL database. So the result conclusion is they successfully implemented a secure and efficient attendance management system reducing attendance error. Sorry for that. The limitation there is that it requires a reliable fingerprint scanning and internet connectivity. So the second book I used, the journal I used, Shamari et al. That's 2020. The topic was integration of biometric attendance management with student information system, a case study. The problem statement there was integrate a biometric attendance system with a student information system to improve attendance. The methodology they used, they were able to conduct a case study on integrating a biometric attendance system with a system information system using fingerprint recognition. So the result and conclusion here is they successfully integrated the system, improving attendance tracking and security and reducing manual errors. So the limitation here was not specified. The other authors were correct or their fingerprint recognition, the animatoni and the Capelli 2022 fingerprint recognition, a review of the state of art. So let's move forward. So not to take much time. The presentation was 5 minutes, but this record might take time because I'm reading it one after the other. So the problem statement here is an inefficiency of manual system. The Dominion University Library manual attendance tracking method is prone to errors, vulnerable to manipulation, and results in unreliable data, hindering effective management. Also, another problem statement here is the time-consuming process. The manual data entry process for attendance management is time consuming for library staff, taking away from other important tasks. Also, another problem statement they found is a need for automation. There is a need for a secure and efficient biometric attendance management system to address the limitation of the current system, automate attendance tracking, and enhance library resource management. The aim and objectives of the project. The aim here is to design and implement a secure and efficient biometric attendance management system for Dominion University libraries. So the four objectives, I have four objectives here. So the first one is to investigate the current attendance management systems and identify its limitations. So the second one is to design a biometric attendance management system that addresses the identify limitations. The third one is to implement and test the biometric attendance management system in a selected library. And the fourth one is to evaluate the effectiveness and efficiencies of the biometric attendance management system. So the methodology I applied is the Agile method. The Agile method is an iterative and incremental approach to software development, emphasizing flexibility, customer collaboration, and continuous improvement. It is particularly suited for the development of the biometric attendance management system due to its ability to adapt to changing requirements and incorporate continuous feedback. The Agile process involves several keys of phases, each contributing to the successful delivery of the software. So now this is a diagram that shows the Agile method. It's from the required gathering to the planning, from the planning to the development of the program and testing the program. So there you deploy, the next one to the deployment and the maintenance of the program. Then you go back to the feedback from the users, the backend, and the interface. Sorry for that. So methodology here is I implemented the thumbprint recognition algorithm. This one employs deep learning techniques for feature extraction and matching, achieving high accuracy and efficiency in fingerprint recognition. So the second methodology is fingerprint image processing. This one utilizes deep learning based techniques for image enhancement, improving image quality and accuracy in feature extraction. So the third one here is featured extraction and matching. So this one employs deep learning based techniques for feature extraction and matching, achieving high accuracy and efficiency. So the development tools and techniques I use the Windows operating system. This Windows operating system is a platform for the biometric web application. I also use a fingerprint scanning. The fingerprint scanning here is the hardware complement for capturing user fingerprint. The framework I use to design the web application is the Ninjago Python. So the Python-based web framework used for the application development. So the storage database I use is SQLite and the Microsoft Excel. So the database management system for storing and managing attendance data. So there's also a use case diagram for the project. I have the user scan the fingerprint and the biometric system where the process it processes and matches fingerprint, and the database where it's stored and retrieves attendance management. So the actors here are the user and the admin, and they have the system in between where the system had to process authentication, registration, and the attendance recording and report generation. And so where the user had to can authenticate, can register if now, or record attendance. So the admin generates attendance reports and manages the database. So the use case between both of them, so there's a authenticate user, there's register new user, there's record attendance, and there's generate attendance report. So there's an activity diagram. The activity diagram illustrates the workflow of specific processes within the system. It maps out the sequence of actions or activities involved in user interaction, such as fingerprint scanning, attendance recording, and report generation. So yeah, you check in the start. Where the start? Let me zoom out so we can check in this. So you check in the start. You start as the admin or the user. I launch the app, and the user authenticates the fingerprint. If it's yes, now let's go to the no first. If it's no, the fingerprint does not match the storage data, or no, authenticate failed, display error messages. Or if it's yes, it will come the fingerprint matches the stored data, and yes, it moves to the user authenticate, and yes, you check in check if user is now or returning. Then if yes, yes, or not yes, but yes. If you are a new user, it will check you that now register and capture data, then store the data. But if you are returning one, it will say user is returning and user attendance, then yes, you move to the update attendance recorded in the database, then you move to the yes, then it generates the attendance report for user, then you move to the yes, then display report, then yes, then end the program. So the implementation process that I implemented in this project then was designing a biometric attendance system using specialized tools and cutting edge technology for efficient daily attendance tracking. Now this is the landing page of the design, how the project looks like. This is the landing page, the front page, where it's the graphics user interface page. So you see the copyright Abolarinwa 2024. So it's the landing page shows the welcome to Dominion University attendance system, and it shows the forms of a student attendance system, the student ID form, the name form, the timings, timeout, export, where to store the as a Microsoft as like the methodologies is explained earlier, the register new system student. So also this is another interface, the restriction GUI, the graphics user interface, and the snippet capture for database schema. So it shows the back end of how it will look like, capturing names while we're compiling codes with my programmer that I used in helping implementing the code. And the fingerprint in person of Lawan Michael, I call him the reverse hacker. So the fingerprint data captured and processing. This is where you see the interface imputing student name and database recorded, and the fingerprint of the capturing. So the timing and recorded. This one is another picture captured. Is on the timing recorded and the timing recorded and timing recorded successfully. So you understand. So when you are recording, this is the timing recorded. So the capture timing recorded successfully. So this is it. This is how it happened. So now what prompts the project? The significant there is the user face interface notification for sign out error. That the project was designed to stand out where to how to help improve the accuracy of the fingerprint so and help readers to stay in the library to read to. Yeah, so there's a compulsory 30 minutes. So now if you are a reader and I want to go out of the library before that 30 minutes, it will not prompt you out, hello Michael, I kindly wait for 30 minutes before signing out. So that's what made the standard and every readers to capture it. So this is the capture of the attendance folder and the exe file, where it captures the files and store it in the attendance folder, and the exe file, the attendance file that is capturing it, captures it. So the significance and benefit of the project. The successful design and implementation of the biometric attendance system is a university library. In a university library, we enhance the following. It will improve accuracy and efficiency in attendance tracking. It will enhance security and authentication. It will increase student accountability and engagement, and it will also optimize resource allocation and planning, facilitated by the mandatory 30 minutes minimum stay requirement within the library before checkout or sign out. It will also enhance overall library management and administration. Limitation of works. Yeah, I have four limitations here. The number one, the process of developing a well structured proposal was more time consuming than anticipated. So the second one was due to unforeseen issues with my preferred database. I had to switch to SQLite and implement a solution where each user is linked to a corresponding Microsoft Excel sheet. So the third one is I encountered technical difficulties. I encountered technical difficulties, including code compilation issues and challenges with implementing timer functionality. So the fourth one is finding suitable programmers to collaborate on coding was significant hurdles. So the summary and conclusion of this project. Let me see if I can meet up the 15 minutes. Summary and conclusion of this project is the proposed biometric attendance system offers a groundbreaking solution for library management, building upon existing technologies to provide a seamless and efficient experience. By providing a user-friendly interface for administrators to track attendance, analyze user patterns, and optimize operations, this innovative system revolutionizes library management. Ultimately, it elevates the overall library experience, boosts attendance rates, and empowers data-driven decision making, making it an invaluable asset for Dominion University Library. Future works.
The future works here is I think to invest in advanced fingerprint recognition technology to enhance system accuracy and efficiency. Also to integrate, I think to integrate the biometric identity system with other library functionalities, e.g. like access control and resource management. Also, I think to allocate adequate resources to ensure successful deployment and ongoing operations. I also think to conduct thorough feasibility studies and develop a comprehensive implementation plans for libraries considering similar system. I also think to continuously collect user feedback and evaluate the system to identify areas for improvement. And also, lastly, I also think to conduct longitudinal studies to assess the system's impact on student academic performance and library utilization. I think it should be more than 15 minutes. Let's see the last 1 minute for the references. The references are as follows: the Ahmad Ali, I Ali S, Rema M 2019, the Intelligence Attendance Management System using fingerprint scanning. That's International Journal for Advanced Computer Science and the application. That's 10 sub 3 689 6959 Amashama M Mohammadi H and Yafi 2020. So integration of biometric identity system with student information system, a case study, International Journal of Advanced Computer Science and Application. So the number is set to the comma is single and everything, and fingerprint recognition, the review of recent trend challenges and opportunity. Thank you all for listening.